Thank you for watching, and as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night. Hello? Did you just tune in? Did you miss the entire video? I just said everything. Fine, you know what? We'll say it again. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between that. Welcome on into the video. Today, we're going to be talking about yet another furry hacker. Yes, there's 2 in a row. How often do you get to make 2 videos in a row about hackers that also happen to be furries? Not gay this time. Yesterday was gay furry hackers. Today, these furries are ambiguous in their sexual attraction. It doesn't really matter because they hacked Disney, the big boss, the big man, the mouse. Or I guess, is it really the mouse anymore? The mouse is like open for everyone copyright wise, but regardless, they still consider the big mouse, and recently they got hacked for 1.1 terabytes of data from a hacker group called NullBulge. We really got into a point where I have to say the word NullBulge, and I'm completely unaffected. I didn't smile, not even a crack of a snicker. That is impressive, and I'm probably a sign of being broken by the internet, but regardless, they did steal a hefty file from Disney, 1.1 terabytes, which, for the uninitiated, a terabyte is about 1,000 gigabytes, or about 4 installations of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023. Yeah. Oh my god, that is a big game. And what I want to do with this video is dig into who NullBulge is, what they've done in the past, and some of the data that's been leaked from this Disney leak. Because I'm going to show you some of it. I don't want to show you all of it, mainly because I feel like Mickey Mouse would personally appear at my front door with a shotgun, and I don't really want that to happen because I like my internal organs exactly where they are. Also, because of the fact that I can't download a terabyte. I don't have storage is a little expensive. I don't really have space to download all of Disney's internal machinations on my computer. But there is a few really interesting things that Twitter users have dropped online, mainly within their niche. Like there are Dead by Daylight creators dropping Dead by Daylight leaks about it. There was some Fortnite stuff, and we're going to look at most of it, or at least a lot of what I could find in this video. But first things first, let's go all the way back to square one, or circle one if you're feeling like cutting corners. There was a tweet that was posted on Twitter, because that's where tweets are, on Twitter, from NoBalge's official group, essentially saying, hey, we hacked into Disney, we got into their Slack, we got a bunch of whatever we could get our hands on, and got 1.1 terabytes of files. You want it? Go get it. Here's the link. NoBalge.se, which isn't actually a link to the files themselves. That's a link to their website, which I want to look at with you guys. The only issue is the front page is all furry prawn. Yay, I'm looking at it right now. I can't unsee that. With me conveniently sitting on top of the lion-human hybrid covered in his own goo, there is the title of this group, NullBulge, using the hacked font. Like, that is unironically, that is the same font I use in my thumbnails. They use the hack font, and they are labeling themselves as a hacktivist group protecting artists' rights and ensuring fair compensation for their work, which we've seen in the past. We've seen a lot of various groups try and stand up against these AI taking artists' jobs, which is a really big and divisive argument going on online that artificial intelligence, being able to generate images, more often than not steals from people who have made their own art with their own hard work. And if you move past all the horrific stuff on the top of the website, you can see their reasons for why they hack people. You hacked me, why? We're sorry, but we had to do that to you, but we only do it if you have committed one of our sins. Crypto promotion. We do not condone any form of promoting cryptocurrencies or crypto-related products and services. Hey, NullBulge, why have you not attacked Boogie2988 yet? But AI artwork. We believe AI-generated artwork harms the creative industry and should be discouraged, so they hack people who use AI art. And any forms of theft. Any theft from patrons, other supportive artist platforms, or artists in general. So, really, the main goal of NullBulge seems to be to just protect artists' rights. However, you'll probably learn over time, and you'll learn this as the video progresses, they go about it in a very interesting way. They aren't exactly about, like, let me just protect artists as much as I can, and more about, oh, you used AI in a project? I'm sticking your leg in a bear trap. It's relatively a bit extreme for my taste, but I'm not going to come here and try and start beef with NullBulge, mainly because I actually find these hacking groups genuinely kind of interesting. The fact that people come together and attack gigantic corporations is honestly like a modern-day Robin Hood. So, you know, honestly, all power to you. To be honest, you attacked Disney. Like, there's no real net loss here. You attacked the big scummy company. I'm all for it. But of course, to bring things back to NullBulge's website, we're going to be looking at the Wall of Knowledge, which, as it says right here, is where any fancy things they found from thieves go. And thieves are just a way they label people who use AI, because AI hypothetically takes from artists, so if you use it, they label you a thief. It's the way they justify what they do to people. I understand it. And one of the first and most recent posts that I see is the Disney internal Slack leak, which I'm going to, like, put a little censor here because this is actually the name of the guy that helped them leak. Yes, this is where things get a little unstable. Let's give this just a quick read, all right? Disney internal Slack. 1.1 terabytes of data, almost 10,000 channels, every message and file possible dumped unreleased projects, raw images, and code, some logins, links to internal API web pages, and more. Have fun sifting through it. There's a lot there. We tried to hold off until we got deeper in, but our inside man got cold feet and kicked us out. We thought we had something special. The guy's full name. And his name is a link, by the way, which links to literally every bit of personal info he has, including logins to credit cards to social security numbers, as a warning for people in the future. Warning for people in the future to work with you? Holy shit, that is the most villainous thing I've ever seen. Like, this poor lad probably was just like, I don't like what Disney does. I think Disney is irreputable. And so I'm going to help this, I don't even know what that word was, by the way, so don't act like I knew. But I don't like this company, so I'm going to help these hackers steal a few things. And then once he realizes these hackers want, like, everything inside of Disney, he's like, this is a bit much. I'm doing something very illegal and could go to prison forever if I do this. So maybe I'm going to stop doing this. And now his life is over. Your social security number? Everyone and their mother knows it now. I'm not going to click this link with his name on it because I'm a person with upstanding morals. But wow. He didn't even use an AI. He just didn't do everything this group wanted. Now his life is Jover. And sifting through this wall of knowledge, which is pretty easy, there's like 9 posts on it, you mostly see a bunch of teasers for the upcoming Disney leak. But there are some other endeavors mixed in along the way. I saw a post from them talking about how they attacked Scam Sniffer and Binance News, who are crypto bro groups, and, you know, they aren't a fan of crypto, so of course they attacked them. But the other person they attacked, really interestingly enough, was Chief Shifter, who is a YouTuber with 200,000 subscribers from India who downloaded some pirated mods for BeamNG, I believe, like a driving game. And so NoBalge decided to go along and figure out this YouTuber is in the EA Creator Program, which gives him early access to information about upcoming games. And so they went into his account and leaked the Discord where he receives all of the early access updates. So he definitely lost his partnership after that. That is rough, though. That you can't even make a small error, or they are going to come down upon you with the force of 1,000 waves. But it's the things that don't appear on this wall of knowledge that interest me the most about this group, because I saw a post online that seems to void their own moral code. There was a time, and I'm not going to show this post because it has the link to the malware, and I don't think I should be showing malware links on a YouTube video. I don't know if YouTube would like that very much. But there was a time that allegedly they were putting, like, viruses into BeamNG mods. I don't even think they were, like, pirated BeamNG mods. They were just putting, like, viruses into BeamNG mods to attack people's computers. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. Maybe they're mods that you can pirate, and so they put viruses in piratable mods, which at that point, like, if you're pirating a mod, you're kind of putting yourself at risk regardless. But it seems weird if they're just attacking people for the sake of attacking people. But the other big target they have that admittedly makes a little more sense for their motives is them hacking a group called Stable Diffusion, which is an AI generating site. There's a plugin you can download for it, and that plugin, if you were to download it, they packed full of viruses. So, like, it's just, if you're using AI, be careful. They might hit you with a hammer on the head that says, like, wham or something. I don't know. But of course, it is time to move into the Disney leaks. What got leaked from Disney? What have I found online? Well, a lot of it is actually Fortnite. Yeah, who would have thought? But it makes a lot of sense. Disney has been doing a lot of collabs with, there are probably more Disney skins in Fortnite than Fortnite skins. But one of the big ones I saw was things that have already released. I saw ones about the Predator and different looks for the Predator that almost could have happened, as well as Ripley, which I think both of these already happened, but the one that didn't was Die Hard. There was going to be a Die Hard collab? That's kind of cool. I don't know if Fortnite would allow you to have a gun strapped to your back, because they're like, aren't they scared of guns despite using guns? Doesn't Fortnite like not like, I don't know. Regardless, though, that would have been really cool. There was also this. We almost got Fat Peter. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Like, Buff Peter's cool. I like that we get big buff man. I like buff men. But at the same time, I kind of would have liked Peter Griffin shaped like a Peter Griffin shaped Peter Griffin. Say that 6 times and not have your head explode. Alongside this were a few cutscenes. It seems like just animations, and I'll just like quickly scroll through a few of them that are like scene transitions into new seasons. If you played Fortnite, you probably, oh, hello. Sound?
But there's one thing I know about you.
Wow, that's some high quality voice acting.
It's even when the chips are down.
Iron Man?
The hand is dealt.
Sniper? Batman? Oh, well, I mean, we know Batman came into the game. Batman with Disney? Wait. Whatever. We also have phone ringing. I don't know what this is about. And also, oh goodness, a guy running. Run, guy, run! And, that's those cutscenes. Those are cutscenes, guys. There was also a development release schedule for other skins in Fortnite that were planning to come out. Some of them have already, of course, released, but I found this on Happy Power's YouTube channel, with Predator being one of them, which has already released. Family Guy French Fry, which the French Fry pack is the Fat Peter we were just looking at, and unfortunately, we never got to see that. Die Hard, which, you know, better than Dying Soft, and Tron, which was also one I think was teased, but has never been shown yet. And then, of course, Alien, which we've already seen in the game. Moving things forward into Dead by Daylight, there was also leaks for that game. There was a screenshot of a skin for the character Ellen Ripley from Alien that was apparently going to be introduced to the game. She looks pretty cool, pretty swag, and she has a second outfit that also got leaked of her in an astronaut suit, which is really cool looking. Like, that looks super accurate to the suit that I see in the game. However, isn't that a game where you're, like, hiding from the killer? Why would you ever wear a gigantic white come kill me outfit? Regardless of that, though, I do find it really interesting looking at like the inner machinations and plans that they have for all of these updates. Seeing like saturation too high. Saturation is more muted here. Do this one. I like this. Dirt stain should still be desaturated by 30 to 40%. I love seeing the human planning that goes on behind the scenes for a lot of these projects, because it's a lot of humans working on these. Hopefully, Disney, right? A human with a beating heart. Yeah. All right. Anyways, there is more, though. I saw some leaks for a Gravity Falls character that was never created. A Gravity Falls character named Cousin Tim, who's apparently like some 60-year-old time traveler, which is pretty cool. I think that's a pretty interesting thing. They even had like planned conversations and interactions between Cousin Tim in various moods, which I think is so cool. The way that they character build. I'm not someone who writes stories, so I've never character built or like tried to storyboard a character before, so I find it really interesting seeing people do it behind the scenes. You can almost use it as inspiration if you're a content creator yourself. I've also been following a few accounts who have been digging into the Terrabyte themselves. There was a Twitter user named Ellie on her pooter, this one right here, who's been digging through all of it and found mentions of when Club Penguin hackers hacked into a bunch of data, which Disney apparently owns. I guess Disney owns Club Penguin, and so there's like information and conversations about the hack going on in the leak, which is funny because, like, to keep in mind, most of this leak is Slack conversation. Slack is a chatting app between staff in Disney. And there's also other conversations. I saw some like really weird political YouTuber get into like this rage and fit about the fact that gay people are on Disney staff. Which I'm not even gonna credit the YouTuber because like I didn't really give any information. He just had a fit because gay people are real, which is horrifying. I know. There was also alleged leaks of a new Alien game coming out, which is pretty cool, and also there was Loki porn. And I guess the only other worthwhile mention is a conversation I saw that was on this website saying, "Hi everyone, I want to acknowledge planned sick out next Tuesday in response to the lackluster support from Disney for the anti-LGBTQ legislation in Florida." And this is in reference to the Don't Say Gay law, because Florida's governor, Ron DeSantis, is horrified at the idea of kissing men, and so he tries to put a lot of bills forward to make sure that no one else can kiss men either. And that's basically all the interesting leaks that I could find so far. There's probably other information out there, and if there is, let me know in the comments. Tell me if I missed something, talk about it, have some conversation. It's some interesting talking points. However, I would not be shocked if Disney figures out who did this. Disney is literally its own country. It has its own laws and probably its own real army. So they're probably going to figure out who did this. NullBulge has already been taking random hits as a whole. They actually announced that they had gotten a DDoS with 9.2 million requests to bring down the website. Holy shit. They are fighting a war out there, and it's only going to get worse for them because they attacked the big mouse. So I'm going to hop out of here for now. Thank you guys for being here. Subscribe if you are new and like the video if you liked it. This was a bit of a random reading posts thing again. It was almost reaction content, but I hope you enjoyed regardless. I hope you had a good time. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments down below, and thank you for being here. And as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night, and yeah, thanks for watching this time, guys. Skipping me in the intro. I'm gonna get out of here.